Welcome to Magic School, and today's magical class is brought to you by Maya, the dog of light. That's right. Say hello. Yes, she will be teaching you today, and Mia will also be teaching. She's the galactic dog. So we've got two dogs and me. Woohoo. Gorgeous, beautiful souls watching this live and through the replay. Welcoming you on a gorgeous adventure. Oops, sorry, little doggy. Are you okay? And dum-da-da-dum. Are you ready? Are you ready for an adventure? Let's do it. So, once upon a time, there was a cute little soul, and it decided that it wanted to be a human. That's right. It said, I'm going to have a life as a human, not a dog, a human. And it used to be energy, and then it went whoosh into a little baby's body. It was born, and it came onto this beautiful planet that we call Earth. And as this little soul came in, it heard a voice, and it thought to itself, well, where's this voice coming from? Is that me? This little soul could hear this voice saying, ooh, what's that? And it was like this most strange experience, because the little soul could at the same time observe the voice and also be the voice. And so the little soul inquired and said, well, who are you? What are you, little voice? And the little voice said, I am your mind. See, when a little soul comes onto Earth and becomes human, it gets dum-da-da-dum, a mind. That's right. And most of the time, we think that our mind is us. So I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to think to yourself, I want you to think these words in your head. Cool? The cat is yellow. And I want you to notice that you can observe yourself saying these words. I want you to say the word hello, hello, hello in your head. Raise your hand if you're on video, if you can totally observe yourself doing this. Hello, 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 right? Which tells us what? It tells us that our mind, our thoughts, are just a part of us. They aren't who we are. Now, who here has ever had not so great thoughts? You know, maybe your thoughts are like telling you that you're bad, or you're going to get in trouble, or what you've just done wasn't good, or you can't do something. Raise your hand or type into the chat, yes, if you've ever had thoughts like this, if your mind's ever been a bit of a negative thing. Thanks. Thanks for being honest. Oh. And then I want you to remember, have you had thoughts like, wow, this is amazing. Oh my God, this is delicious. This is the best thing ever. Have you ever had like a really fun day and all you could think was, wow, wow, wow? Raise your hand or type into the chat, yes, if you've had that. Awesome. So I'm here to tell you that there are many different aspects to you. You, as your little soul that you were before you became human and got yourself a mind, has your own level of thinking and your own level of being. You have your dreams and desires. And sometimes your mind will be completely on board with you, your best friend, and having a great time. And sometimes the mind isn't. And the reason for this is the mind itself is working like a computer. It's not who we are. It's a tool. It's like, you know how you have a hand and a foot, and that enables you to pick stuff up or walk, right? Your mind is a tool, just like a hand. And yet we've been kind of brainwashed into believing that our mind is us. Now, here's where it gets really, really cool. We can totally program our mind. We can be the ones that code it, that have it work for us. Because when your mind is working for you, it's your best friend. It tells you everything's possible. It comes up with solutions. It comes up with ideas. It's creative. It's like a super, super awesome employee, right? Yet, in order for us to activate this part of our mind, I'm going to take you on a really cool process. So with your permission, we're going to do some magic today. Is that cool? If you're on video, give me a whoop whoop. Like, and this is a whoop whoop, by the way. It goes like whoop whoop, just to let's practice our whoop whoops. That's it. Awesome. Thank you. Great whoop whoops. If you're up for some magic. Now, the magic that we're going to be playing with today is going to be sound magic. What sound magic? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to be doing some awesome work with my whole galactic team, and we're going to be using sound. I'll be making sounds like through my mouth and speaking light languages. Light languages are languages of the soul. They're literally languages that my soul has acquired in other lifetimes, potentially on different planets, maybe even in different universes. And I'll be playing some instruments. And this sound magic is going to be activating a greater connection for you to be able to observe your mind. I'm going to teach you how to coach your mind, how to train your mind, how to talk to your mind. And that means that you get to be the only voice that matters inside of your field. And I'm also going to take you on a bit of a journey today where you get to connect with, wait for it, magical drum roll, pop, 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 your higher self. So raise your hand if you've heard of your higher self before. If you haven't, that's cool. So have you heard of your higher self before? Do you even know what that is? Yep. Okay, so we got a yes and we got a maybe. Well, for those of you that may not have, you know that good little voice inside of you that tells you to do good things. Like you could even like see it like you've got like a little angel on your shoulder. That good little voice inside of you that tells you that everything's going to be okay, to do the right thing, to help your parents, to be good. Please raise your hand if you have a good voice, because if we don't, that's great. Awesome. Wow. This is the voice of your higher self. So think of it like this, right? For the purpose of our play today, there is a you. There is a you as a soul. You have a mind, which is the computer that runs your human body. So think of the human body as this like advanced computer software, cool, like a car with a cool computer that can drive itself. And you have a higher self, which means another aspect of you that is able to hold even more love, even more joy. It's the like most positive aspect of you, the most loving aspect of you. This is often you're like, you know, in these moments, it's like it can even be, now wait for it because this is pretty magical, it can be a quantum aspect of you, meaning think of it like a future self. It's like you're able to tap into the frequency and the thought of you as a 50-year-old with wisdom and channel that message through. So in order for us to make really awesome friends with our mind, we want to understand that there is an us, there is a mind, and there is a higher self. Now, the higher self, you can talk to your mind. So what that means is that if your mind is saying things like, you can't do this, you suck, this will never work, you can remember that you believe everything's possible. That the truth is, if you want to do something, that is what you want to do, right? That means that's your truth. If you're excited about anything at all and your mind starts telling you why you can't do it, please know that you can ask your higher self to come in and simply say, okay, higher self, what is our truth? Start talking to your higher self. So we switch the focus. I'm going to take you through a cool process where you get to do this in a moment. We switch your focus from listening to your mind to talking to your higher self, to talking to that beautiful angel on your shoulder. And then both you and that higher self version get to turn to the mind, and you get to tell the mind. You get to talk to it. You get to tell it that everything's going to be okay. Give me a whoop whoop if you're getting what I'm saying so far. Great. I like your whoop whoops. You do great whoop whoops. Totally like create a whoop whoop club. Anyway, that's a different thing. So first up, are you ready for some magic? Now remember what we do for magic. We do whoops. That's right. Are you ready for some magic? Whoop, whoop. Awesome. The magic that we're going to do is beautiful fairies, angels, dragons, other beautiful beings right now are going to be working with you in the energy realm, in the quantum realm. And we're going to be opening up your heart, making your heart even bigger, even wider. Do you know why? Because that angel, that higher self you, guess where it lives? Guess. I'll point to it. Guess where it lives? The heart. That's right. Give you a whoop whoop. It lives in the heart. And so as we enhance the heart, as we open it, unlock it, make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And by that, I don't mean your physical heart. Your heart's not going to grow and become bigger than your body. I'm talking about your energy heart. Cool? Just so you're clear, so you're not freaking out on me. It's that one. And when our heart grows, we feel more love. We're able to be kinder, more compassionate to others. Yeah? Raise your hand if you really like people that are kind, that have good hearts, right? Well, guess what? You're about to be even kinder with an even bigger heart. And this enables you to be more of this higher self, this angel self of you. Cool? Then, once we've opened up your heart more, we're going to be connecting you. So you're going to like close your eyes if you can. If you need to open them for any reason, that's cool too. Just it's usually better if you close your eyes. Cool? And we're going to take you in so you can meet your higher selves, and then you can meet your mind. And we're going to take you through a little bit of a quantum class process and show you how to, be the leader of it all, and how to train the mind to feel safe, how to have it get even more excited about all the possibilities. So, are you ready? Now, to do this, you need galactic seatbelts. So, galactic seatbelts are found in the quantum. You grab them from over here and we place our galactic seatbelt on. It's exactly like you do in the car. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Galactic seatbelt on. Make sure it's like you have to do the cool. Great. And it's in. Pull it. Just make sure it's tight. Is it tight? Yep. Awesome. Now, grab your galactic hat. You should find it somewhere here and place it on your head. Make sure it's nice and snug. This will make sure that you're all in. The last thing that you're going to need for this is galactic socks. So galactic socks are either going to be on your left or on your right. Have a look and have a feel and grab them. And sometimes you might have one on either side. So grab your galactic socks, have a look at them. They're pretty cool. And now put one on your foot, put the other one on the other foot. Make sure you pull them up really, really high so they cover your feet. Awesome. Okay, you're ready. We're about to start the engines on the spaceship and we're off on an adventure. So, beautiful one. I invite you to close your eyes. Now, like I said, if you end up getting twitchy and open them, that's okay. But if you could keep them closed, that would be awesome. So, please close your eyes for some magic. And now I invite you to imagine yourself in a beautiful little spaceship. And you're all safe with your galactic seatbelt on and your hat and your socks. Your hat and your socks literally light up. Notice what color they light up in. And this starts the spaceship. This beautiful little spaceship is now going to take off 1, 2, 3 into your quantum universe, flying up, 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 up. Further still, flying and flying and flying and flying. Passing stars and galaxies, flying and flying, flying until you feel that you connect with the frequency of love, that all you can feel is love and joy all around you. And now allow your spaceship to hover right here. And the doors of your spaceship open, and in comes your higher self. This is a version of you with a really big heart. Allow them to come into the spaceship and sit with you. They place their hand on your heart and they send all of this magical light into your heart. And this is now expanding your heart. Allow yourself to feel your heart expanding. Notice what colors your heart field is. It's like this big cloud of colors getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You're doing great. This higher self version of you takes their hand off your heart. And now just be there with this other version of you. This really beautiful higher self version of you. Notice what's different about them. Notice how much light they have in their system. They love you so much. And now ask them, is anything possible? And notice what they say. Yes. This is a version of you that you can talk to whenever you want to. If ever you've got any questions, if ever you're confused, come here and say, higher self, how do you see this? Higher self, what is my truth? And so right now, we ask you, think of something. Think of something in your current life that maybe you're confused about or you're not 100% sure about. Maybe there's something in your life that's not working exactly how you would want it to, or maybe there's just a dream, a big dream that you have, and you would like to find out what the best way towards that dream is. Ask your higher self, what is some wisdom about this for me? Tell me, give me some wisdom, and allow your higher self to give you beautiful words, to teach you, to share with you. Ask it, what can I do? Your higher self is now going to give you some crystals. They're beautiful, magical crystals. And they're there for you to connect greater to your higher self now and in the future. Notice how many crystals you receive and what colors they are. Place the crystals into your heart, into the center of your heart, and allow each crystal to become one with you. So your heart now has crystals inside of it. Well done. You're doing so well. And now, beautiful friends, sit there with your higher self version. Hold hands. This is one of your bestest friends. They have always been there with you, and they will always be there with you. And now, there's a big green button on your spaceship, and this green button will open the door again and allow your mind to come in. The version of you that just thinks and thinks and thinks. Now, on the count of 3, you're going to reach out your hand and you're going to press the green button. 1, 2, 3. Press. Vroom, the door opens. And your mind, like a big brain, comes through. And it's got like a body. And it's still you. It's just your mind aspect. And there's another seat in your spaceship for your mind to come sit. Welcome your mind in. Allow it to look around. Notice like it's like a computer. It just like looks at things and it scans, it remembers stuff, it says hello. Allow your mind to sit down. And now ask your mind, what are you in my life for? Why do you exist? And notice what your mind says to you. And now know too that your mind exists to keep you safe. And right now, if you want to, we can give your mind the wand of courage. Now, it's up to you, by the way, if you want to do this. The wand of courage is totally available to you. The wand of courage already sits within your heart. So there's like a little box inside of your heart, and inside of it is a wand, and it's the wand of courage. Cool? Now, just grab the box out of your heart, place it into the spaceship, just on a little table, open the box, pull out the wand of courage, feel it in your hand. Feel like how much energy it has. It's like it's literally vibrating in your hand, right? And now, you get to choose. Would you like to give your mind more courage? Because if a mind is a scaredy cat, it just tells us all these billions of reasons why we can't do something. Yet if our mind is courageous, guess what it does? It tells us a billion reasons why we can do something. So if you want to give your mind the wand of courage, then raise the wand of courage up in your hand. Hold your hand up with the wand of courage in it. Hold it up high. And now, on the count of 3, you're going to push it forward and you're going to put it straight inside of your mind. 1, 2, 3. Put it in. Lock it in. Make the noise because that locks it in. Release and allow the mind and the wand of courage to now become one. Well done. You guys are doing awesome magic. Expanding the courage frequencies, reminding you that you can do anything. Look around you. Everything that you see on this planet, every building, every car, everything around your house was created by a person. You are a person. You can create and do anything. Remember this. And now you get to tell the mind what you would like it to do, how you would like it to live with you better. So for example, you can be like, mind, from now on, I would really like you to tell me all the good things in life. I would really like you to tell me that I'm awesome, that I can do it. You get to now have a conversation. You right now get to tell your mind how you would like it to behave. Go ahead and do that now. Tell your mind, I am a powerful human being. Inside of me is a powerful soul. My soul has been around for a long, long time. I can create worlds. I am enough. I am important. I am amazing. I am good. I am creative. I am fun. I'm intelligent. I can do anything. Sutana ikti alahatai. Ask your mind now, what else do you need in order to feel 100% safe that we can do anything? And now whatever your mind says that it needs, go ahead and give it to them. Sometimes it needs the orb of remembering, which is like this big white orb, or sometimes it needs a cuddle. Sometimes it needs you to pull out your magic wand and magic it. Go ahead and do whatever is needed now to magic your mind onto your team even more. Beautiful. Lock that in, lock that in, lock that in. And now, feel into the crystals in your heart, the crystals that you received before from your higher self, and allow them to activate, like literally see them get bigger and brighter and bigger and brighter. And now grab your mind's hand and your higher self's hand, and together, with all three of you, choose to fly the spaceship back. And so holding their hands, allowing your spaceship to fly, flying back, 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 back through the stars. And now you're above Earth. Let go of their hands and allow your higher self to come into your heart. Allow your mind to come into your heart. And so it's you in the spaceship. And feel inside of you right now how you can feel the difference between your mind and your higher self. Nod if you can feel them. Maybe they just feel different, or they're a different color, or they look different. Nod right now if you can feel that these two different things are inside of you. Beautiful. And now we're going to land the spaceship on Earth at your home, in your backyard, because we can't land it in the house because we'll just destroy everything. So we're landing it in the backyard. You press that big green button again, open the doors, walk out, walk all the way back to your body, go into your body, into the seat that you're sitting in right now. Wiggle your shoulders around, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Your fingers, your toes, wiggle, wiggle. And now open your eyes. Welcome back. You did it. First up, give me a whoop whoop if you really liked your spaceship. Awesome. And I'd love to, thanks, whoop whoop. I love it when you guys come off mute and whoop whoop. It's gonna be off video, on video and whoop whoop. So here is your homework, beautiful ones. Your homework is to continue talking to your mind and talking to your higher self every single day and build a relationship with them. So what that means is you every day, at least for like, you know what, you can do this when you go whittle, like you can do this, you'll find time to do this. Anytime you go to the toilet, if you want, you can even ask your parents to make a little sign for you that says or shows you a picture that reminds you to talk to your mind and talk to your higher self. And you can have like a picture of a brain and a picture of a heart, and you can just say, hi, higher self, how are you? How do you see this day? Ask your higher self to show you and teach you how it sees the world. Because as it does that, that is the most awesome, most positive thoughts that you can possibly like create with. Cool? And then talk to your mind and tell it nice things. So if your mind is ever scared, if your mind's like, whoa, we can't do this, the invitation for you is to remember that you're the one that gets to tell your mind, it's okay, it's safe. You can tell your mind everything's going to be okay. You can tell your mind, yes, we can do this. So let's practice, cool? This is how we go. Now, I want you to practice with me and say this out loud, cool? You're on mute, I won't hear you, you can yell as much as you like. and nobody else is going to get distracted. But you know, if there's someone sleeping in the house, maybe use your like quiet voice. Cool? So I want you to imagine for a second that it's somewhere in the future and you're at school or you're somewhere and your mind is telling you that you can't do something or that you're not good enough. I want you to now talk to your mind from your heart with your higher self next to you and say, mind, we can totally do this. I know you're scared, but you know what? We're just going to take it step by step. Say, mind, we've got this. Say it out loud with me. Mind, we have so got this. Saying it out loud helps to like anchor it into your body. So even if you feel silly saying it out loud, please do it. Cool? Mind, and do it with your little fists. Mind, we have so got this. Mind, we have so got this. Remember, I can see you. Mind, we have so got this. Thanks. Whoop, whoop. How does it feel for you knowing that you can talk to your mind? That your mind doesn't have to control you if it's not giving you good thoughts? Does that feel good? Give me a whoop whoop if you're like, yeah, that feels great. Because you are you. You exist. You're eternal. Your soul has been around this universe, multiverse, so many times. You've had so many lifetimes. And this version of you is just one of them. You are so powerful. You create realities. And so from now on, that is your home play. Talk to your higher self as often as you can. Ask it. If your mind tells you you can't or you suck, then ask your higher self, what's our truth? Higher self, come help me. You can always ask your higher self to help and to support you, and they will be there for you. Cool? The next thing I'm going to show you is this. It's the shape of a heart. Can you guys do that with me? Like make the shape like that. Yep, got it. Let's have a look a bit closer to the thing so I can, yep, perfect. Yep, they're good ones. Yep, they're awesome. Okay, and this means I love it. Cool? So this means I don't love it, okay? So I love it and I don't love it. Cool? So do you love your spaceship? Do you love your higher self? Do you love your mind? All your mind needs from you is love. It just needs you to be its friend. If any one of your friends was thinking bad thoughts, wouldn't you try and help them? Right? So, if you're willing to now, from today, be your mind's best friend, talk to it. You know, if it's having a great time, have a great time with it. And if it's ever having any challenges, if it's scared, will you from now on teach it how to be positive? Yeah? Give me a love heart, if you will. Whoop, whoop. Big quantum hugs to you. This is how we quantum hug. Now, it's quantum because I'm pretending all of you are in here. That's right, you're very little. I've had lots and lots of fun with you. If you've had fun, give me a whoop. Whoop, whoop. And go, beautiful ones. Continue building a beautiful friendship with your mind. It has been a pleasure and an honor playing with you. Little shamanic galactic dog here says goodbye. And come here, dog of light. Come on. And dog of light says goodbye. Have a great day, night, whatever you may do, and see you next time. Bye, everyone. Yay. Oh. Yay.